Handoff headed left to Brown. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
11 MT.
They'll run again with Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. 12. 11 MT. Shot.
Here's Brown again. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Second.
Offense in the hurry up here.
11 MT tank. 12.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Shot.
Defense showing blitz. Burrow escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
2nd and 6 now. That one's complete, right side. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Paul Senadivo.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get it back on his 6th interception of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going play action. Lays out, what a catch! And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a 1st.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Cano's point after is good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Cano ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he shows a burst on this return. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
On 1, ready?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
On 1, ready? It's this set. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
On 1, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That one's caught along the left sideline. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play.
And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants need only one to take the lead. Gano ends the point after. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Gano ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's able to push this ahead to around the 27. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has a man. It's Brown. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals. New set of downs for him at the 38.
11. Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Burrow from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
11.
Play action now. Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Burrow dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
11 mighty. 12.
Brown on the inside give. Flies past the 1st, inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Up to the line, and they're set.
Whoa,
1st and 10.
whoa. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
From the red zone now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. And he makes the Husk go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. And the floater falls to the deck. This one intended for the running back. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Chased out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last second attempt to get rid of it.
11 mighty.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And it'll be Giants football. They're set up at the 35 now.
Set up. 18, Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Take over.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
2nd and 10 now. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Connects with Johnson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
19, Lion.
They'll try and throw it here. Gets this to Johnson. He almost gets to the 5 and goes out at the 6. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They send a receiver in motion right. Neighbors with a catch. He has the New York touchdown. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21. Gano ready to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
11 MT, hey. Here we go.
They'll try it right with Brown. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 3 now.
11 Thomas. Let's get set.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
11 Thomas. 11. 12. 11 MT. 11 MT, tank. 11 MT, tank.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He lofts it deep left. Oh no, they get him yet again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Giants get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it. You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing now off play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long. He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. They are throwing it again. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing it again here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. Gano ready to send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
He'll get this one to Brown. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's get set.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
12. Gun. Stop. Eleven. Stop.
Trying for it with Burrow. On the move, headed right. Finds a man right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Buys time, rolling right. Escapes the pocket. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Return lanes don't open for him. He stopped shy of the 15. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 by 6. Let's go now. Shot alert, trap alert. Smash, smash. Hut, hut.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. This is ahead for about 5. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Johnson again. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He puts some power on a deep one. Big gain downfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead. Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as... It's a fake from deep on their own half. Wait for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face.
That one's complete, right side. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. after a good pickup. They're set up with second and short. They motion the tight end over. Second down, looking for options. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up third down.
Panther 11! Panther 11! Hurt! 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 Hurt!
Looking for a throw here. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York! The Giants keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants tack on 7 more to their lead. Gano ready to send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
12, 12, 12. God!
Burrow out of the shotgun. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot
11,
downfield.
11. Here we go. 11, Thomas. God!
Burrow from the gun. Finds his man Chase. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This one taken in by Chase. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
11, MT.
Working quickly here.
11, 11, 11.
At the 43-yard line.
11, MT. 11, MT. 11, MT. Pace. 11, MT. Pace. God!
From the 43. He's on the move. Called in by Tyler Boyd. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. God!
He'll throw it yet again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
19 Lion.
Back now, pressure on its way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They connect on the deep shot. And in, touchdown, New York. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants continue adding on to that lead. Gano ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
1-1, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Dad.
A give left side to Brown. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 now. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Dad. 11. 12. Dad.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Got his target. It's Higgins. He's got a gain of 6 there. Bobby Okereke making that stop. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th.
On 1, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
11. Here we go.
Slot man in motion right.
Dad.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
12. 11 mighty. Dad.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He sends this one to the end zone. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Butker knocks it through. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
After I'd imagine dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Check. Warrior 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
To throw here on first down. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey. Check go.
Pass play now. He finds Neighbors right side. It's a gain of 22. And the Giants will have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hey, Smash. 70 range. 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll throw it again. Into the hands of Neighbors. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. From the red zone now. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Still sticking with the passing game. The throw is caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants throwing 6 more on the blowout. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Gano ready to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
12. Here we go.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I was so spoiled for so many years in my Seattle market watching the Legion of Boom do their thing. That's what I see and think of when a safety makes a play behind the line of scrimmage like that. They didn't just want to tackle you. They wanted to end you.
One, ready?
And the Giants going nickel. 3rd down coming.
11, Thomas. 11.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And it's 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go.
Trying for it with Burrow. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running back sent in motion. And he'll get this down to the 40. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on a pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Go.
They'll toss it to Johnson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
11.
Brown on the carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
12.
Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A give now to Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
11 MT.
On the ground, Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Gun. Dot. 11 MT.
Burrow setting to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And this is caught for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shaq. Ready.
A give left side to Johnson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, He's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he's got a decent gain.